Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about my favorites for the month of January. I know that I'm super late for the month of January, but I was again super sick in January, and I also lost my sense of smell, which was not super convenient to to film. So I guess the month of January was quite cold. So I went mostly for vanilla fragrances and some strong rose fragrances. So yeah, you will see. So the first one that I wore is a Shalimar flanker, of course, and this is their new one. So this is the millésime Iris. Yeah, I really enjoy this one now that is quite cold. Honestly, when I tried it at first, I was not completely convinced about it, and now I'm really enjoying it. As you can see, this one is going down quite quickly. So I finally decided to go for a backup of it, because yeah, at first I thought I didn't need it, and now I feel like I'm gonna miss it if I finish my bottle. So yeah, I got a backup of it. So yes, this one definitely has a base of Shalimar, but without being super strong or animalic or leathery. But it has indeed lots, for me it has tons of vanilla in it, so it could be a little sister, let's say, of the vanilla planifolia. But you also have the iris. I think this one is maybe sweeter, but I think in the cold it's very nice. This sweet vanilla with iris and with this Shalimar DNA, for me it's really beautiful. So definitely one that I could grab very quickly and wear without too much thinking, let's say. So yeah, I really appreciate that one. My next one, maybe we could put it also in the vanilla ones. This is Material by Amouage. So this one to me is much more aromatic, in the sense that to me vanilla is an aromatic note. It can be sweet, but not necessarily. And here I think we explore more the aromatic side of the vanilla. It's super spicy to me in the opening. It has a lot of kick. I'm wondering if it doesn't have, I don't know, maybe pink pepper. I get some patchouli also, something ambery. I have benzoin also. I have lots of benzoin here, and it's working really well. It's super elegant and comforting to me. I'm wondering if it doesn't have LME or something incensey in it also. But it's very beautiful. It's not the kind of incense that is making me afraid of wearing it, because sometimes incense is too much. But I have some incense from it, this one, but it's staying very pretty and elegant. I feel like when I'm wearing that one, I feel it's super expensive. I don't know. I have a super expensive feel from this fragrance. I mean, to me, it's not something that you would wear with a casually with a, I don't know, white t-shirt and jean. It's not at all this kind of fragrance. You need to be a little dressed up, to wear that one. But even if I'm not, it makes me feel like I'm wearing super expensive clothes. I don't know, even if it's not the case at all. But I don't know, to me this one smells really complex and elegant and super expensive. Yeah. My next one is a fragrance by Penhaligon from their Portrait collection. And this is one that I love for winter usually, and this is Clandestine Clara. So I guess this was maybe one of my first, or the first one that I got from this collection. Or maybe it was Blanche, I don't remember, either Clara or Blanche. Yeah, I really love the vanilla also in this one. So this one is definitely an amber fragrance. It's boozy also. It smells to me like a rum, amber, vanilla, almost like a cocktail, but also super pretty and elegant. A bit more casual to me, even if it's not casual, but casual than Material. But yeah, I love to wear that one with the, I don't know, big wool sweater, and super comforting to me. Like this vanilla note when it's super cold outside, to me it's super comforting. It has some sweetness because of this boozy note, but it's not overly sweet. Like, it's not as sweet as the Shalimar Iris to me. But yeah, a very pretty one that I enjoyed also this month. My next one smells like a dessert to me. And it did, because it's super sweet. And this is another vanilla. It is Lira by Xerjoff. So this is their Casa Morati line. That's the big bottle with the tassel, but yeah, I think it's stuck somewhere, but okay. So yeah, to me this one is like a caramelized blood orange with maybe some lemon, something very citrusy but super sweet, and with tons of vanilla. Definitely smells like a beautiful dessert. And it's still very elegant. You know, sometimes very sweet fragrances to me, they're quite cloying and they don't smell appealing or elegant at all to me, but this one is not the case. To me, this one is still super sweet, but still very elegant at the same time. And it's very, very good. It was super hyped at some point. I think it's a bit less now, but I think it definitely, this one deserved the hype. I heard that it has been reformulated. I don't know if it's the case, because this bottle had it a long time ago, and yeah, it's not a new a new bottle. So if it has been reformulated, I don't know, but I hope I hope it didn't, because it's very beautiful. So I still have a lot of it, I guess. I can't see through the bottle, but I think I still have a long time to go with it. So hopefully, I won't have to repurchase a new one soon. My next one somehow smells also like a dessert. So I think I went for sweet fragrances when it was super cold. And this is Noir exquis. So this is usually one that I go for more for fall, autumn, because it has this, is it chestnut, or, you know, there is something in it that smells like autumn to me. Maybe I think it's chestnut and coffee. There's something sweet, syrupy, some vanilla also in it. Yes, very comforting also. This is definitely a comforting fragrance. It's quite unusual, but at the same time, I don't feel like it's something not easy to wear. I mean, and with this type of fragrances, usually I have lots of compliments. So people tend to really enjoy Frustration on me, which is in the same scent profile to me. And yeah, this one too. So yeah, maybe this one is a bit different in the sense that, I get coffee from this one. I don't think there's coffee in Frustration. And I get maybe more smokiness and vanilla from Frustration. But yeah, this one is still very pretty. I'm still wearing it. Even if I have Frustration from time to time, I still go back to Noir exquis. Another one with coffee in it, which is quite different, is Kisses Rain. So Kisses Rain to me is very different in the sense that it smells much more floral to me. I have lots of almond and floral notes from this one. I think I get rose also, but there is something, that reminds me of geraniol, so maybe there's geraniol in this one. I have coffee also. This one smells very complex to my nose. Super woody and dark also in the base. I'm wondering if it doesn't have oud also, just a hint of oud. But yeah, also quite sweet, but not sticky sweet. It has something like an almondy sweetness with lots of floral notes. I don't know exactly, is it white flowers, rose? I definitely smell some florals in that one. But yeah, really enjoying it. Also surprisingly, this one changes a lot to me in the evolution on me, depending on the weather. So yeah, this one is very interesting because it's smelling differently on me depending on, I don't know, my skin, maybe depending on the weather. So I get different experience from this one. So yes, really enjoy it and really interesting. I think in general, the fragrances from this line, from this brand is, they are very, very interesting. They are quite unusual and interesting ones. So far I have 3 fragrances from Renier, I guess. I have Kisses Rain, I have Black Rain also. I got this one get my attention also because Lizzie loves Black Rain. So I tried it, and indeed this is a very, very beautiful fragrance. I also really enjoy it. And the other one that I got, I think it's Cacique. Yeah, to me, one of yes, one of their best oud fragrance. Cacique is very strong but so pretty to me. If you love medicinal oud, definitely try Cacique, or very strong fragrances because it's super potent. But still, this one is one that I wear the most, I guess, from the brand, and yeah, still really enjoying it. Okay, now let's go more into the rose fragrances that I wore. So the first one is quite strong also. This is one from Yves Saint Laurent special line, so the private line, private range, and this is Exquisite embroidery. So yeah, this one smells so great to me. I know it's not unique. I mean, it smells like something you have already smelled 1,000 times, but it has some differences that I'm really looking for. I mean, when I want to reach for this specific type of fragrance, this is one that I love because to me the difference here is the ambergris. So this is a rose fragrance. I don't think it has oud in it, but it smells like this type of rose oud fragrances. Definitely has some patchouli, but the patchouli is super beautiful, like earthy patchouli. I love that in a fragrance, you know, when you can almost get that feeling of earth. I mean, because of the patchouli note is very beautiful here. And the ambergris. To me, the patchouli and the ambergris is what is really making the difference in this fragrance. And definitely the patchouli in this range, I feel like it's really great. I had the same experience with, I think it's Tuxedo. Love the patchouli in that one too, and definitely enjoying it in Exquisite embroidery. And the ambergris is so great. Mixed with this earthy note, it's bringing some saltiness, something mineral to the fragrance, something a bit dirty to it, but definitely enjoying it so much. To me, the rose is not the star of the show here. You can definitely get it, but to me, it's more the way it's treated, the other notes around it that is making this fragrance really enjoyable to me. It almost has something chocolatey, I think also again because of the patchouli. Really loving it. Unfortunately discontinued. I guess they discontinued many fragrances from that range. That's a pity because the ones they discontinued were really great. So if you can find that one, good for you. Okay, my next one is another rose fragrance, also definitely a purchased influenced by Lizzie, because, you know, she loves her roses, and I definitely trust her when she says that a rose fragrance is good. So this was the blind buy, and I guess because I found it for a very good price, and then I jumped on it, of course. So this one is Rose Rouge by Van Cleef and Arpels. And I definitely get why she loves this fragrance, because to me this is something that reminds me of Rose Berberanza in the way the rose and the fruitiness of the fragrance is the way it's treated. So somehow it's reminding me of that one. And indeed, it's a very, very pretty rose fragrance. The rose here is very enjoyable. It's like a velvety rose to me, but it has something, yes, definitely fruity. It has a kick also, so I'm wondering if it doesn't have a pink pepper, but I love pink pepper in fragrances. I love when they have this kick, you know, this spicy kick in the opening. So it's spicy, it's fruity, it's very interesting. I don't know what it is, if it's raspberry in it. And I definitely get some fruits here with something a bit bitter. I have a hint of bitterness from the fruits, I guess. A hint chocolatey also. It has some gourmand notes, I guess. And I'm wondering if it doesn't have patchouli and oud too. It's quite strong. It projects very well. I mean, people around you definitely would smell you. So yeah, really, really pleasing, really pleasant. I think that this one for fall, winter is really great. So yeah, really enjoyed it in January. My next one is also rose fragrance, but which is quite different. So this is by Guerlain, and this is Musc Noble. So Musc Noble, let me focus if I can. Yes. So Musc Noble, once again, I feel like the name is misleading because you could expect lots of, I don't know, white musk or something very clean from it, which I don't have. I have musk, of course, but okay, so what I have the most in the opening is this pink pepper. Maybe the aldehydes too, you know, it has this kick, this fresh kick that I really enjoy in that one. I have rose, of course, and I have something musky, but I'm wondering if it doesn't come from this aldehydes or pink pepper. This musk is not super clean and white to me, you know. So this is what I enjoy. I'm not a musk girl. I mean, musk in fragrance is something quite tricky for me. I enjoy them when they are a bit dirty. That's weird to say, but yeah, I don't like white musk at all. If it's reminding me of detergent or I don't really enjoy it. Or clean, you know, it's not super clean to my nose. But this is what I love. I mean, this a mix of the rose with the pink pepper, these aldehydes, I guess they are aldehydes here. I don't know. This is what I get. So at some point I should trust my nose, but maybe not. But okay, and yeah, this is one that I really enjoy. It's quite strong. It projects a lot. Doesn't smell super natural to me, I don't know, somehow, but still very, very good. I really enjoy this one in this range. The one that I enjoy the most, of course, is Encens Mythique, but this one is still one that I'm reaching for when it's cold. I think like it's cutting through the cold perfectly well. This is the kind of fragrance that I love to wear when it's snowing, for example. I don't know, I feel like musk, aldehydes, pink pepper, there are notes that are really cutting through the cold, and especially when it's snowing, I feel like they are very, very pretty. They are even more that prettier, I don't know, when it's snowing. Maybe weird, I don't know. But and this is the case also for the next fragrance, which is Stairway to Heaven. So yeah, this one has a coldness, a freshness, but something that makes me think of snow again. And I think it's working very, very well, even more when it's cold, super cold, and when there's snow outside. It has something fruity also, red fruits maybe. Yeah, I have aldehydes, red fruits, iris. I guess I have iris and something musky also, but these notes, I feel like it smells also super original to me. I have nothing that smells like this one. But I think it's really perfect when it's cold outside, in the cold weather. It really shines. It's cold, it's not super oaty, but you know, it has this kind of oaty, how you say, feel from it. This is maybe because of the iris or the aldehydes, but yeah, really, really love this one. It's very special to me. I have nothing that smells like that one, but I'm really enjoying it. Okay, so these are the fragrances I wore for this month of January. Not that many compared to what I used to wear. I don't know, maybe I tend to wear more and more the same fragrances during the same months, because when I'm enjoying a fragrance, for sure I want to wear it also a few more days. So this is something also I tend to do more and more. Not to change too quickly my fragrances. Sometimes I wear something and I want to change quickly because I have something else in my head, you know. But sometimes I'm enjoying a fragrance so much that I want to wear it more and more and for a few more days. So this is really a good sign when I don't have that many, because it means that I really, really enjoy these ones. Okay, so concerning my favorites of the months and my discoveries of the months, so I didn't have that many, but okay, I will briefly talk about them. The first one that I tried was Néroli Plein Sud by Guerlain. So this one was a little bit of a disappointment to me in the sense that I expected, of course, a lot from Guerlain, and I love Néroli Outre Noir. This is maybe now my favorite fragrance from them. But so I expected a lot, and Néroli Plein Sud to me is beautiful, but it's super safe. They didn't take any risk for me in that one. And this is not my type, in the sense that the Néroli is beautiful, it's bright, it's super clean and soapy. So this is what I didn't like in the opening. It's quite a clean, soapy fragrance, which has a little bit of vintage feel to me, in the sense that this is the kind of Néroli that you have in Cologne or for men or women, I don't know. It has something a bit vintage, something a bit, it's kind of this grandma Néroli to me. This is how I call it, but I didn't really enjoy that. I enjoyed more the evolution, which when it was getting warmer and warmer, maybe a bit more spicier. I don't know. I felt there were some spices which were really turning the fragrance into the warmer territory, let's say, in the evolution, which I enjoyed. But the opening for me, would I have to wait for 30 minutes to start enjoying the fragrance? I mean, for that price, I don't feel like it's necessary for me to buy it, because I would not enjoy it that much, and I already have lots of fragrances that I enjoy more than that one. So that's it for me. And the next one, so I got a sample of it. And this is the release of their new La Petite Robe Noire. So you know that I love La Petite Robe Noire fragrances. So again, there is a new flanker that arrived, and this is the one for the spring, I guess. This is their Rose Noir flanker. So again, a new La Petite Robe Noire. So again, they took this kind of the same base. It's supposed to be more leathery, that one, still floral and fruity, and they are supposed to, apparently they added also something woody in the base. So definitely you can recognize the La Petite Robe Noire DNA with that one. You don't go far from what they already did before. But in the opening, I was surprised. I was expecting something like almond and cherry. Maybe I have the almond, I have the rose, for sure I have lots of rose in that one. But the cherry, I had more something, I feel like, how do you say that in English? Grenadine, you know, this syrup. And it was not super pleasing to me, because it felt a bit artificial and not super natural. So yeah, I didn't really enjoy the red fruits in that one. But the rest, yes, I enjoy, as usual, the rose, the patchouli, but this leather feel also. But I had it from the previous version, but I enjoyed it more. I feel like I enjoyed more La Petite Robe Noire Absolue. So this one was a bit a disappointment also for me, because I felt like it was unnecessary. It didn't bring anything new to the other La Petite Robe Noire flankers. I feel like I enjoyed more La Petite Robe Noire Rose, 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 where you have also this beautiful rose here, but it's more developed on the rose, and yeah, honestly, the quality of the rose in it is great. But okay, unfortunately, it was not a permanent edition. And the La Petite Robe Noire Absolue also is stronger. It's a bit more leathery. I love the patchouli in it. And they added also these woody notes in the base. So in the evolution, I tend to enjoy this fragrance a bit more, because I don't have this grenadine anymore that I don't really enjoy. Or at least I have it a bit less. And I like the woody notes in the base, but still, I don't know, they don't feel as good or good quality, let's say, as the ones that I have in Cherry Oud, for example. So, voila, for me, it felt unnecessary. It was like trying to go in different directions, and I mean, you already have Rose, 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 you already have L'Absolu, you already have Cherry Oud. So to me, if I want something super rosy from it, I have an alternative. If I want something more leathery, also I have an alternative with the They're perfect black perfecto flankers. More patchouli I have Absolu, and if I want some oud in it and good quality oud and medicinal oud, I have Sherry Oud. So at some point to me, yeah, this is why I didn't review it in a dedicated video, because to me, I don't know, I didn't have lots of great things to say about it. So yeah, to me that one is nice, but it was unnecessary. So voila. So that's it for my favorites of the month. I hope you enjoy them. Tell me what you've been wearing this month, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!